You ever walk into a home and feel it breathing? Like the walls remember things. Like the furniture has stories it never told. That is the Amish way. Quiet, simple, but powerful. And today, we are stepping into that world. Slowly, carefully. Because this is not just decoration. This is a lifestyle, a mindset. A reminder that a peaceful home can still feel alive. Welcome to a journey where wood speaks, where colors whisper, where silence becomes a friend. This is Rustic Pantry.
1. The quiet spirit of an Amish home. When you step into an Amish-inspired home, something strange happens. The noise in your head slows. The world feels quieter, cleaner somehow. It is not magic, just intention. Everything in the room exists for a reason, and nothing tries too hard. There is no rush to impress, no loud colors screaming for attention, just calm. A gentle stillness that looks almost old but not outdated. More like time paused. People sometimes think this style is plain, too simple maybe. But when you look closely, you see something deeper. A story in the walls. A kind of honesty you don't find in modern houses full of quick trends. This style asks you to breathe slowly, think clearly, and live with purpose.
2. Wood that feels alive. Amish decorating begins with wood. Real wood, the kind that feels warm even in winter. Oak with heavy grain, cherry with deep red tones, maple that shines softly in morning light. You run your hand across the table and feel every line, every tiny mark, like the wood is whispering its age. Nothing plastic, nothing hollow. The furniture is heavy enough that you hesitate before moving it. It reminds you that someone built it, not a machine, a human, with hands that worked for hours, days maybe. You start to appreciate that weight. It tells you this home is grounded, serious, but gentle too.
3. Handmade furniture that tells a long story. In an Amish space, the furniture is not just furniture. It becomes a character in the room, a silent one, strong. A rocking chair that might have held 3 generations. A bed frame carved so precisely you wonder how someone had the patience. When you place such a piece in your home, it feels like adopting history. There is something humble about it. No fancy carvings, no loud designs, just honest work. And this honesty changes the room's energy, makes it feel older and wiser. Even the smallest stool has a personality, as if it has seen life unfold around it. 4. Colors that whisper, not shout. The color palette is calm, almost shy. Creams, faded browns, soft greens that look like morning grass. Nothing too bright, nothing too glossy. These shades feel like the sky before sunrise, when the world is quiet and half awake. You paint a room in these colors, and suddenly your heartbeat slows. It feels safe, comfortable, not in a boring way, more like a warm memory. And the best part is how these colors let the wood speak louder. They step back, let everything breathe, let the room stay peaceful without trying to control your eyes.
5. Minimalism that came from life, not trend.
People today talk about minimalism like it is a new invention, but the Amish lived it long before anyone gave it a name. For them, less is not fashion, it is survival, purpose. So when you walk into a room inspired by them, you notice the emptiness first. Wide open floor, bare walls. And it feels strange at first because we're used to clutter disguised as decor. But slowly, the space grows on you. The emptiness becomes freedom, movement, peace. You start to understand that a room can be full without being crowded, complete without being busy. This is the kind of minimalism that feels human.
6. Textiles that hold memory. Quilts are stories stitched together. Every square, a decision, a moment, a memory someone cared about. When you place one in your home, the room instantly shifts, becomes softer, warmer. The fabric is imperfect sometimes, a little uneven, maybe, but that is where the soul hides. Same goes for woven rugs and linen curtains. They breathe, they move in the air. They make the room feel lived in, even on the first day. You don't need many. One quilt on a bed, one rug under a table. That is enough, because these textiles are not decoration, they are emotion folded neatly.
7. Lighting that feels like old evenings. Lighting in Amish style is warm, low, gentle, not bright and sharp like modern LEDs that feel like hospitals. Instead, think lanterns, soft lamps, candle-like glow that pushes shadows into corners. When evening comes, the room doesn't become dark, it becomes deep, moody, like an old story starting. The light touches wood softly, it touches fabric warmly, and you feel something you might not have felt in a long time. Quiet, stillness, a kind of ancient calm. It brings back the memory of nights without screens, without noise, just slow time.
8. Decor that works hard. Every decorative item in an Amish home has a job, a purpose. Baskets to carry things, hooks to hold coats, jars for storage. Nothing exists just to sit and look pretty. That would feel dishonest. So when you decorate in this style, you think twice before adding anything. Does it help? Does it hold something? Does it make daily life easier? If the answer is yes, it belongs. And if not, it quietly leaves. This makes the home feel honest, clean, even a little strict, but in a comforting way. Like the house wants to work with you, not against you. 9. A kitchen that feels like the heart beats there. In Amish homes, the kitchen is everything. Workplace, meeting place, story place. So the design is always practical. Big wooden table, strong shelves, open space for movement, pots that hang where hands can reach them, mason jars filled with grains and herbs, cast iron pans waiting on the stove. It feels like a place made for real cooking, not for show. And you notice something else too. The kitchen smells alive, warm bread, wood, fresh vegetables. It becomes a room that hugs you, a room that knows your name. You stay longer than you planned because it feels honest.
10. A home built with meaning. In the end, Amish-inspired decor is not about design rules. It is about feeling, intention. You choose things carefully. You place them mindfully. You remove what does not matter. And your home begins to change you, makes you slow down, makes you appreciate small things. A corner of sunlight, a wooden chair, a quiet morning. This style teaches you something powerful. A home is not beautiful because it is full. It is beautiful because it is true. And in every room, in every object, you learn to see meaning again. That is the real Amish way.
So now you have seen it. The calm, the wood, the quiet beauty hidden in simple things. No fancy tricks, no loud colors. Just a home that feels honest. A home that remembers you. If this touched you even a little, stay with us. There is more to explore, more stories, more ideas. Rustic Pantry is always open. And here we learn to build homes that breathe, homes that stand still, homes that mean something. Thank you for watching. And remember, simplicity is not empty, it is full of life.